First of all, let me thank all of those that are here, the wonderful men and women of law enforcement, all of the media outlets that's here, families that's represented that's here, Lottie Dottie's, who we know as Erika Gerald, family member that's here today, George Henley, members of his family that are here, Corey Hollinshed, his family members, Derek Jackson, and many others that have suffered a loss or tragedy in this place. Let me just thank all of you all and the citizens of John Kennedy Drive in Bloomfield, and all of the neighborhood watch centers and folks that have called and contacted and stayed informed with us concerning Wings Cafe and this tragedy. I stand here today along with Commissioner Watkins and announce that the establishment that we know as Wings Cafe is closed for business. And saying that this establishment no one will ever be able to plot, plan, or harm any family member or cause harm to any citizen of this community ever again. Hopefully with the agreement that has been reached. And so in moving forward and in our community, let this just be a message to club owners, nightlifers. We welcome you here, we welcome your business, but our citizens should and always will be protected, and that is our first and foremost concern. And so with that being said, we will take questions after, but I would personally want to thank the investigative wisdom of one of your own colleagues that you possibly need to probably interview, Malcolm Johnson from New Central, who went above and beyond, and there's always a story inside the story. And it's always dangerous sometimes, and some of these things we deal with, but I want to personally thank that young man and that station for, because our concern was about death in the establishment, but some of you went above and beyond by getting deeper inside to get us to this point today. And with that, I'll turn it over to Commissioner Watkins to go in depth as far as the agreement and understanding.
Good morning. Good morning. For a healthy community, it is always important to have a community that we can feel safe to live, worship, and play. And what we've done today, or what we're able to accomplish today, is making sure our communities are safe through community involvement and outreach. And understand that we have a kind of agreement in principle with the owner of Wings Cafe that they will not operate or attempt to get a liquor license for that location for a period of 24 months. And like I said, that's agreement in principle, and we're hoping that this brings better a cleaner community, that we're able to find something positive to uplift in that area. But either way, realize that the closing of a club does not solve our greater community problems. We've got a lot of work we've got to do as a community. The violence that we see is a symptom of overall blight in our community. So it was important that Dr. Stevens was here today. We've got to get together and do something. We've got to get together, be organized on how we're going to improve our community for our youth, not only for our youth, but for the adults who live and try to sleep and work every day. This is where we live. We need to make sure it's safe, free from gun violence, free from robberies, free from killing. Thank you for your time, and my heart and condolences goes out to the families that have been affected by this, and I hope that the closing of this business does bring some closure to those families. Thank you.
We are prepared.